Good evening and welcome to my second stream of the day. And I've kept you all in suspense about what game this is going to be. And even now I've still got my big reveal screen on screen. And very shortly I'll take that off and show you all what it's going to be. A couple of you out there I know I think I'm going to really enjoy this. So fingers crossed for you. Let's do the big reveal in 3, 2, 1. And there it is. It is Satisfactory. So I don't know whether any of you know this game. I played it for a couple of hours the other day just to get the bearings on the game. Didn't get too far into it. I then deleted that save. So you guys are going to see it right from the beginning. Just bear in 1 second. Okay, so right, let me just sure there was one that was more water on the starting areas. And no, I just seem to have grass fields or rocky desert. Okay, well we'll go for grass fields then. I don't fancy starting in the desert. Good evening, Unbroken Martin. Good to see you. Let me just change this to fluky. There we go. And let us start the game. And confirm. And we will get a bit of a video clip to start the game. So, bit of an intro.
Separation from main transport complete. Group A delivered to Calistian region. All pioneers functional. Initiating dispersion.
So I'll do is I let this play through for you so you hear what things been said.
Pioneer. I am Ada, your personal instance of the artificial directory and assistant. Welcome to the Fixit Incorporated Save the Day program. A Fixit Pioneer has 3 core assignments. Construct. All pioneers must follow Fixit guidelines and instructions when constructing any building. Automate. Every pioneer is responsible for setting up and managing efficient pipelines, outposts, and power infrastructure. Explore and exploit. Fixit selected planets are rich with resources suitable for direct use or further investigation. Stay within your designated. And that is why the world is counting on pioneers like you. Fixit. Short-term solutions to long-term problems.
Okay, so
Initiating planetfall.
there we go, going on to the planet. I know a couple of funnies coming up.
In 3, 2, 1. Beginning arrow assist. Drag within acceptable parameters. Descent phase begun. Decelerating. Deploying parachute. Deploying backup parachute. Skipping parachute. Landing phase begun. Activating retro propulsion.
Very shortly we'll land and then the game proper will start. So let's see where it brings us in.
Touchdown. Planetfall complete. Drop pod integrity nominal. Omni-situational exploration suit nominal. Pioneer. Acceptable.
Here we come out of our drop pod. Looks like we've landed on something of a cliff. So
Congratulations. You are the 3rd in your region to survive planetfall. Welcome to Massage 2, ABB, in the binary system of Akicha.
okay, so that's where we are. We've actually spawned right
Loading
next to some water,
objective-based introduction. Begin onboarding.
which is very, very useful.
First
So
contact safety tool supplied due to presence of alien megafauna. Adhere to Fix-It procedure and equip the Fix-It Ink Xeno Zapper before leaving the drop zone.
So we've got a couple of bits just training in the game.
Next objective, dismantle the drop pod. Fix-It Incorporated is cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste. The drop pod will be recycled to construct the first stage of the habitat and utility base, often referred to as the hub.
So bring up the resource scanner.
Next
And
objective,
that tells us what resources
use
we've
the
got nearer
resource
to
scanner
us.
to find and collect additional
At the
iron
moment, it
to be
only
able to build
highlights
the hub.
iron.
If you cannot find iron, be assured scans of the planet have revealed sufficient iron sources.
About 300 meters that way, which is quite good because that's going to be not far from that water. So if we can get down this cliff edge safely, I'm going to try and avoid local wildlife, because what I found when I tested this the other day was that I got attacked by the local wildlife quite a lot. So in order to try and avoid that, we're going to drop in, try and stay away from things. I'm going to pick up these leaves as we go past. That will become obvious a little bit later on. So let me just do that scan again and just get a bearing on where it all is. So it all seems to be over this direction. And just over 200 meters away. So that's a little bit further than what this water is. But there does seem to be a lot over there. So I'm thinking that this area here may be a good start point. So we'll keep that in mind. Just do the scan again. So 160 meters. Just trying to get a bearing south. So that'll be southeast then. So I need to come northwest to come back. Once we get the base set up, it's not so bad. Oh, that's annoying. So the iron is down there, and that's going to leave me quite away from the water. Oh well, we might have to find another water source quite shortly, because there was unfortunately no iron in the other direction. Not anywhere close anyway. That's a little bit frustrating, but never mind. Let's do a quick run around and see if we can get down off this cliff safely. Because iron is the primary resource you need, it does say to set up as close to iron as you can. 190 meters. Let's go and have a look at this one. And unfortunately, it only allows you to search for the one resource until you get a bit further in the game. And we have wildlife right next to this iron here. Oh, this could be fun. This could be fun. Is that iron over there as well? Let's see when it pings. Yes, it is. Right then, let's just jump down off there. So we're in a relatively flat area. Oh, more wildlife. I'm just going to have to deal with it. It's those little ones there. They seem to be a bit more aggressive. So So we scan for the iron ore. And for some reason, it's... I've got to mine it before it'll let me do anything else.
Next objective. Use the build gun to construct the hub. Iron is a base component necessary
So
for
we need
all
to
near
build a
future
hub, and
progress,
this will be
so
the-
ensure you build the hub close to iron sources.
The base of all our
Fix-It does not
operations.
pay by the kilometer.
So if he's going to disappear that way, we could sort of set the base up here. Now it is quite a large building, so let's build it here. If you just bear me 1 second. Okay. And we just get the right button. So R2 is the build. What you can do is, if I hold R2, it will lock it in place, and then you can go and have a look around, see how it all looks. It will add various bits onto here as we go through. So I don't think the orientation is going to matter too much. So let's just get this build done. So
Hub
there we go. Here's
foundation
our hub.
built. The hub terminal and crafting bench are only the humble beginnings of a successful
So
Fix-It
crafting bench
pioneer,
is there.
but essential for the next steps of onboarding. Once finished, the hub will
And there's
function as your
a
base of
upgrade
operations.
point.
Next objective, complete hub upgrade 1.
So, see what we need to do. Hub upgrade 1. 10 of the iron rods. So if we go to the crafting bench, iron rods, 1 iron ingot to make 1 rod. And that's 1 to 1 as well. So we're going to need some more iron. So let's just go over here. Hopefully he will ignore us. No, he's going to come for us straight away. So there we go. So I can pick up the remains, and that'll give us some additional information.
Samples of new alien species acquired. Notable features are blunt teeth, suggesting it is herbivorous, and a thickly plated skull and spine, suggesting it is proficient at inflicting and receiving blunt force trauma. Preserve the remains for later study.
Okay, now that she's finished talking, just going to ask those that are watching the stream, what do you think to the choice of game? Happy with the choice? Is it something you think you're going to like? Any feedback is welcome. So I know some of you guys have played similar games to this. So I need to make 10 iron rods. I'm going to try and stop this once I've made the 10. Oh, I made 11, that'll do. So we can do our first upgrade. And there we go, there's the hub upgrade. And as soon as you do that,
Hub upgrade 1, storage and frame, completed. Equipment like the portable miner can now be made in the workshop. Congratulations on completing your first milestone, the first of many providing access to new recipes and technologies for the Fix-It mission.
and then,
Next objective, complete hub upgrade 2.
so we can build the equipment workshop as well. And R1, you can swap between different tools once you've built the next lot. So let's see what we need to build the equipment workshop. 4 rods and 6 plates. So let's go back to our crafting bench. So we need another 3 rods. Okay, so we've got 5 rods now, but we're out of iron. And we're going to need some iron plates. So back over, and you can see now why it says it's important to start your game near iron. I've never played it. If I watched the game release trailer when it came out, but that's it. So interested to see what it's actually like. So there we go. So obviously start a game, it's a little bit on the slow side. It's going to craft all those up. You don't really need iron for anything other than for making iron ingots, so may as well make up the whole lot. And as we progress, these jobs will become automated, so that will make the game easier. So I needed 6 plates. There we go. So go to our build menu, and then we can build the equipment workshop. Now, I do know I want to put this way round so that the insides of the building face our base. So I'll put that there. The great thing with this game as well is if you make a mistake, you can go into the dismantle it, and you actually get all of your resources back. You don't lose anything, so you can move things about as much as you need to. So let's just rebuild that again. Some games out there you would lose like half your resources if you took it apart. Let's just come off that. So now you can actually build a portable miner. 2 plates and 4 rods. So back to the crafting bench. So let's craft up a couple of plates. And then let's make up some more rods as well. So I think that just about gives us enough to make... yeah. Just got enough to make 1. And then what you do then is you put the portable miner into your hands. If we go over to these, hang on, is that the nearest one? I think it is. So we've got another of the creatures come into this area, so it's spawned back in. What we can do is place this here on the iron. Oh. It's going to come back at us again in a minute. There we go. I'll keep collecting these because I'm sure they'll have some use later on. But anyway, we just about got this down. Why is he not producing? Did I do something wrong? Okay, I wonder whether I just put it too close to where it needed to be. Right, hang on, let me just try something else first. Come out of that. Because this should just start mining and it's not. And for some reason it's not letting me dismantle it either. That's strange. Right, okay. Because what that should do is just start mining me lots of iron and make my life easier. So I'm not quite sure why it's not working. As you can see now, I've got a hub that is highlighted on the map. So as long as we keep the resource, know where the resources are, we should be okay. Right, let me make up some more iron ingots. Ah, I just harvested some iron. What's going on here? Right. Okay, so I've got 20 more iron ore. My portable miner just doesn't want to work. Oh, hang on, pick up miner. There we go. Let me try and place it down again. See if it works this time. Yeah, there we go. It's going to start drilling. And then as you can see, it just starts producing it really quickly. So there we go. I'd obviously placed it in just the wrong location. It wasn't happy with where it was positioned. So yeah, start crafting up more iron ingots now. And then now I've got a portable miner, so that'll make getting everything that we need a lot easier. And as soon as we start to automate, then it'll get easier still. We need to get to about level 6 or 7, I think, to unlock that. Right, let's be enough of that for now. What do we need for the next upgrade? 20 rods and 10 plates. And as you can see, the reward for doing that is a smelter and power lines, wire and cable, and we're both again copper as well. So that'll make things a lot easier. So need 20 of these. So let's try and stop it right at the right moment. There we go. And did I say 10 iron plates? I can't remember. But we'll need loads anyway. These are your core resources for at least the early part of the game. So select milestone, transfer those in, and click the upgrade button. So new buildings, new parts, and new scalable resources.
Completed. The smelter can turn raw ore such as copper and iron into ingots, and the biomass burner generates power when fueled.
So
Fun fact. Most of the native flora and fauna is compatible with Fixit technology. Fueling the biomass burner with inappropriate materials will result in deductions or even cancellation of your yearly bonus. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 3.
So we can now put in leaves in there to burn, and that will give us the power we need to power stuff. Now previously I put the smelter right next to my base. But since we're going to use it for smelting iron, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it over here. And just try and power it with the electric all the way over to here. Good evening, Snowdriven. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Go down to production and smelter. So it needs 5 rods and 8 copper wire. So before we can build that, we're going to have to go and find ourselves copper. So let's see how close we've got some. Not too bad, 200 meters away. So it looks like it's just going to be over the top of this cliff somewhere. So let's go and have a look. Still need to keep picking up these leaves as well. You can see why I picked some up earlier. So keep picking these up. Give us fuel for the smelter, for the biomass, and then that will give us power then to all of our equipment. And we're on top of a cliff again, so I'm going to have to try and find a safe way down, because if I don't, I won't have a safe way to get back up. Looks like we can get down here. Oh no, another one of those. Oh, actually, that might be a different creature, actually. Oh no, it's the same one, and it's going to come and get us. There we go again. So, getting used to killing those now. It's all about getting the timing right. So, let's get ourselves some copper. If I thought about it, what I should have done was make myself another one of the automatic miners, portable miner, and stuck it down there straight away. But we can come back here in a couple of minutes and set one of those up. So back to the hub. So I'm just going to try and remember where I went to get that, because your other buildings don't show up on your map, on your compass at the top. So if I'm going to set up a portable miner out there, I need to remember how to get to and from. So let's smelt up some copper. So I'll do the whole batch. And we'll start getting things slowly automated. So I can't remember why it said I needed to make that build. Let me just double check. 8 wire for that. And the next upgrade is going to need 20. So I'm going to need 28 wire in total. So let's just start crafting that, and we'll stop it when it gets to the 28 mark. There we go. I'm going to need some cables as well, so let's craft some of these up in preparation. Right, so 5 rods as well. I don't think I've got any of those left, so iron rods. We've run out of iron ingots. We have. So let's craft these up. When I go back over to my portable miner, he will have a lot of iron for me, so that'll make things easier. So I just need the 5 for now. And then just over here, we're going to start our first production line. So let's place the smelter. Now, to get this right for which way I want to set this up. So if I rotate it, so it's output, because eventually you can put conveyor belts on all these, it's going to be to the right, so the next production building will need to go to the right a bit, and that should all work quite nicely. So let's put that there. So there's my smelter. It's got no power at the minute. That's the next job we've got to do. So if I go to power, and we can build power lines. Let's see. I got to click it on here first. I think I have. Yeah, click on there, and then why does it just show me a red line? It's going to change colour if I go too far. Let's click it on there. So that surprised me actually. I didn't think it would stretch all that way without me putting any additional posts in. So that's quite handy, and it's quite good to know. So there we go. So this now is powered. So this will produce either iron ingots or copper ingots. So if I just go to here, to my portable miner, he's mined 100. So let's pick all those up. And as soon as you clear that, 100 is what he can hold. So once you've cleared it, he will then put all those in. So let's put those in there. Let's get the points in the right position. Select recipe, iron ingots, there we go. And then it'll let me select those. And there you go, it's already starting to make those up. So, and the power coming from over here. Now, I don't think I put many leaves in there to start it off. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put another batch load in to keep it running. There we go. I should keep that running for a little while. And what you can do on these, there is a standby switch if you press R3. And if you do, then you have to manually turn it back on again, and then R3 to turn it back on as well, and that'll then put the power back on. So that's our first automation on the game. So I think I could do with a second portable miner. So let me see how much that's going to cost to make it. So we've got the plates. I think it's metal rods. So see if I've got any iron on me to make some metal rods. I have. Let's make up the whole batch of those. So we've now got one portable miner. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and go back to that copper area we've just been to. So I'm not going to use the scanner. I'm going to try and go from memory in order that we can find it each time. So just over this hill. And then... Oops. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I just turned right slightly early. It's not a problem. So, put the portable miner down. And assuming we've got him in the right spot, he will start mining copper for us. There we go. So yeah. That's our second bit of automation. So with all the resources in the game, it was my plan to get them running automatically wherever possible, and ideally as close to the hub as we can as well. So as it stands at the minute, the one biomass generator. What's this game? This game is called Satisfactory. It's a factory building game. There are similar games out there to this, so and I know some of my followers do play similar games to this. But I did find this one graphically quite nice, and it's just something really different to try out. So I thought I'd give this one a go. So this produces, I think, at maximum 20 megawatts, which I've worked out is about 5 buildings. So I'm not sure what you do once you get past that, on how we start generating more power. So we've got all that to figure out. Right then, so 20 plates, 20 rods, 20 copper wire. So let's have a look at what we've got. We've got none of that. So going to go and need to collect my iron ingots from over here. Hang on. So transfer stack. There we go. And I may as well set that running again. So grab all and chuck all these in there. So why is it not letting me select the iron ore? There we go. So, one thing as well with this, when I am building these structures further out, because they're all powered with electricity, might make it a lot easier to actually keep track of where they are if I'm automating each area. So, see how that goes. Obviously, first view, it's snow driven. What do you think to it? I asked that question a little bit earlier as well. See what people were thinking. So that's the 20 of those, and I need 20 of these as well. And that should be our next upgrade. Oh no, I forgot about the copper. Ah, silly of me. So let's make up this copper ingots. And then let's make up a whole batch of wire. I need 20, so we won't go over the top. And transfer those in, and we'll do the next upgrade.
Hub Upgrade 3, Interior Furnishing, completed. The constructor can produce simple parts, and power poles allow for the expansion of the power grid. When you make the inevitable mistake, Fixit's dismantling feature is designed to salvage all resources used during construction, in line with our zero-waste policy. We understand that Fixit pioneers are only human, and thus prone to error. Next objective.
I enjoy watching you play it.
4.
Can't say I would enjoy playing it myself. Okay. Each to their own when it comes to these games. So I just wanted to try something a bit different. So now we can make power poles. The thing is with these is if I dismantle this without a power pole, this has only got one connection. And we've used it, so what I'm going to have to do is take this line down, then make a power pole somewhere between the two. That should be fine there. Oh, we need wire, rods and concrete to do that. And I've just knocked out the production for the time being. But that's not a problem. So, concrete requires limestone. So, we're going to have a look where the limestone is. And let's hope it's not too far. That seemed to ping quite quickly. 310, 146, 96 this way. Let's hope that's not over a cliff edge. And I say that because I'm pretty certain it is. Yeah. A big cliff. A very big cliff. Let's see. Not seeing a safe way down. Right, let's just ping that again. $34 meters. Oh, where's... Ah, this is the limestone block. There we go. That is very convenient. So, let's get ourselves some limestone. And again, we'll be, I think we'll be getting a portable miner on that as well if we can. Right, where's my hub gone? So, there's the limestone. There's our hub. That's very close. Like that. Like that a lot. Oops. Just easier to walk around it. So, we can make some concrete now. And what else did we need for the power pole? 3 wire and a metal rod, iron rod. So make up another batch of those, and let's make up another batch of wire. So all these items you're going to use loads of during the game, so if you're making a few extra ones, it doesn't really matter. So let's build this power pole. So replace it just there. That'll be sufficient. And then what we want to do then is power lines. So we're going to connect this one. Down to here. So that's one connection. This power line can have 4 connections. So that's how you build up your grid of power. So there we go. We're now connected back up, and we'll have more availability to connect more things as and when we open them and unlock them. We've also unlocked the constructor now. So that wants, let me just double check. Reinforced iron plate, as well as more cable. So, and also you've got an exclamation mark here because it's something new been unlocked that we've not looked at yet. So here we have character customization. So that's now been unlocked. And you've got a bit of the furnishings here. So as you can see, its base is taking shape. Right, so 2 more lots of cable. So we'll make those up. And the reinforced iron plate. So let's see what we need. So iron plate and screws. So 12 screws and 6 iron plates. So let's go back. Let's start crafting these up. So I've made a couple of extra plates and 12 lots of screws. And they use... oh, hang on. Stop. They make quite a lot from each iron rod, actually. So don't need too many of those at all. So new building is the constructor. So what we're going to do is place this... Oh, idiot. I didn't make the reinforced plate, did I? I made all the ingredients for it and then didn't make the item we need. 1 second. Ah, so I didn't make enough iron plates, did I? Because I need to make 2. So now I can make 2 of those. Right, and now we should be able to go and make the constructor. So this will take your iron or copper ingots and turn them into the items that we're using all the time, such as the plate or the rods. So if we build this just here, and you can see the orange arrows are the input, green arrows the output. So we want the output of the ingots to aim towards the input of the constructor, if that makes sense. And if we can, we want them as lined up as we can be. That's pretty close, because eventually we'll just put a conveyor belt across the 2. I'm guessing this is full again. Let's grab all of those. And let's... Oh, we've run out of power, so we've used all of our leaves. So no problem. But here you can see now we can make iron plates, iron rods, screws, concrete if it was set to limestone, or wiring cable if it was set to copper. So if we select iron plates, because that's what we need most of, and we put in there the iron ingots. So that's all set. We need another power line to power it up. So go from here again, and this time over to this one. And then what we're going to need to do is go and put some more fuel into our biomass burner. So we haven't got any more leaves, but we have got 3 wood. So let's put those in. Burns a bit slower than the leaves, but it's still rather quick. So we'll go for a quick run around and gather some resources, so that keeps running. And iron plates it tends to use more than anything else, so that's why I've set it going to those. I'm not sure with the resources how much this grows back and how quickly, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. One of your power grids has shut down, fuse blown. Ah, let's see what's gone on here. Is that because we've run out of fuel? Guessing it was. So it's powered back up. And as you can see, everything's working away. And eventually that will become a ongoing thing once we get the conveyor belts in. So let's see what we need to do for the next upgrade. I think we've built everything we need to. 75 plates, 20 cables and 10 concrete. So let's see if we can put a portable miner on to the limestone, because then our 3 main resources will all be doing quite well. I need iron plates, so let's get over here. Let's transfer that stack. And let's go transfer that stack. Let's keep that making more, because we just see we're going to need 75 of those plates, so we're going to need that to keep running. So portable miner, I just want the one. There we go. Right then, where was this limestone? I think it's just behind this tree actually. Yeah, look at that. That has worked out very lucky really. So let's just make sure this starts working. Yeah, there we go. I can mine some myself anyway. See how quick this is doing it. Much quicker than what I'm doing it. Now that should allow us to make up the concrete we need, which is currently the only use for the limestone. So let's craft all that up. Right, let's just remind ourselves what we need. So we needed 10 and we have 11, so that's that bit sorted. 20 cables. I have 1. Do I have the resource to make any more cables? Need wire first. So let's craft those up. So I managed to get 8 cables. I need 20, so I'm going to need a lot more copper. So we're going to have to go running back to our other one. So a bit of a run round. So my one concern at the moment is doing some reading on this game. It did say that water was a vital resource, and I've not seen any water too close to us at the moment. So I have to keep a lookout, see if we can spot any. There was some up on top of one of the cliffs, but it's a bit of a trek to go. And I avoided the desert option as a start point to hopefully be closer to water, but doesn't seem to be working quite out like that. So welcome to those that are all watching anyway. So 3 of you currently watching, so that's all good. If any of you want to give any feedback on what you think to the game, it'd be nice to hear it. Let me know what you think. So just let all this craft up. So it's a little bit time consuming early game, because you've got to do everything manually, but as soon as we get this, I think the next level is when we get the conveyor belt, so that's going to make things a lot easier. Right, that'll do for now on the copper. Let's make up some more wire. And then more cables. So we have the cables, we have the concrete, Let's go see how many metal plates we've got over here. They all seem to have stopped working. Is it because they ran out of power, or... so let's transfer stack. 62 we have. So you'd run out of iron. And see, transfer stack. So let's get you going again. You've still got, definitely still got power. So we're up to 62 plates. So we're almost there. Just see, yeah, you're full again. Always full. So transfer that lot in. So 100 is the most you can put in at any time. So keep just topping it up. Take this stack out. That stack in. And remove that stack. 80 plates. So that's enough now. We can do the next level up. Oh, that's my power gone again. So let's transfer these resources in. There we go. Upgrade hub.
Hub upgrade 4, landing platform and utilities completed. Conveyor belts connect the output of one building to the input of another and transport resources. Due to past incidents, I have been asked to issue a clarification. Portable miners, obviously, do not have a connection for conveyor belts. There is nothing to suggest, visually or functionally, that they can be connected to portable miners. If this is something you struggle with, do not worry. Fixit has alternative uses for all their pioneers. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 5.
So we've now got conveyor poles if you're taking your conveyors over long distances, or just the conveyor belt. So conveyor belt is all we need, and it's going to highlight purple when it's in the correct position. So if we click it there and click it there, there we go. And you can see the iron now is going straight into the machine, or at least it will do when I go and put some more fuel in the biomass burner. So let's turn it back on, and let's put some fuel in there. That should be running again. It's not going to run very long because I haven't got a lot of fuel, so but at least there, look, you can see it working, and we now have an automated system. As long as we keep feeding the iron in here and emptying the resulting plates out of here, we should all be good, and we shouldn't have a shortage of that. So let's go and top it back up again. There we go. So our first proper bit of automation in the game. And now we've learned that. That's the power shut down again. We need to be looking at what we need for the next level. 20 concrete, 50 cables and 75 rods. So best thing I could do here, if we're going to need 75 rods, is come over here, remove what we've made, change the recipe to rods, and then when we fuel this up again, will all be good for getting the next batch going. So let me go and collect some leaves. I'll at least get the automation to do the hard bit, and I'll have to deal with making the concrete and other bits. Collected 140 odd leaves very quickly, so let's set the machinery going again. I'll say hopefully we'll find a better way of producing electricity, such that this won't be such a regular thing with it shutting down. So there we go, running again. That's my rods being produced. Now I know I need a concrete, so let's go over here. Seems to be a bit of a drop there. I'm a bit nervous about falling down it. Looks like we've got shooting stars going into the valley. That's interesting. And a planet not too dissimilar to Saturn in the distance with its rings. Ah, that's handy to know. Water. And that doesn't seem too far away. Let me just see if I can actually get to it. Or whether I'm going to have a massive valley between us. Have to get my weapon out. Oh, there's two of them this time. This is going to prove interesting. Both going to come to me at the same time, yeah. Oh. That's one of them. That's two of them. There we go. Pick up the remains and... Oh, I was going to say, where's it gone? Right. Where was I going? I was looking to this waterfall to see whether that is close enough to us. Can we get to it? No. So that's going to be right up on top of this next cliff over here. Do you know what? I think it might be quite a trek round actually. But at least we know we've got water in the vicinity-ish. And hopefully in the future hydropower will be a thing as opposed to be burning all the vegetation on the planet. So let's hope so. But anyway, let's focus and go and get this concrete made. So let's craft all that. And at this stage it is still quite tutorial like. It's bringing new items in bit by bit. So it does give you a chance to learn the game slowly. So that's 35 concrete. How much did we need? 20. So yeah, we've got all that. I now need lots and lots of cable. So let's start off by doing the remaining copper ingots that we've got. And we've still got over 100 iron ore in our pockets that we can't get into the machinery just yet. I've just had a low power warning from my controller, so I might have to take a few seconds just to find the lead for that. Right, that's that done. So now I need to make some wire. That's my controller back on charge, so that's that sorted. Right, let's just stop that. And let's make up the cable. So it was 20 cable, I think. So that's not going to take too long. Right, so let's go and have a look. Oh no, 50 cable, sorry. Oh, wishful thinking at 20. Do you know what? I don't think I've quite made enough copper wire to do it all, so let's craft those as well. That's the 50. Right, so that is all of that. We just need these metal rods now. So are we still running, or did we shut down? We shut down again. So let's get this biomass burner back on. Not got any more leaves on me, so I've only got the 5 wood to put in, so that's not going to last very long. Let's go and see how many iron rods we've got. 87. So we'll transfer those out. And let me just top this back up as well. Keep it all really nicely. So there's our, so that was our first fully automated section. Put the iron in there, it smelts and then gets crafted into whatever item we're requesting, which this time was the rods. Previously it was the plates. So select the milestone, transfer all the relevant items over, and we'll get our next upgrade. And at this point, this is one upgrade more than what I did when I did the test game.
Power expansion completed.
The other day.
The miner, unlike portable miners, can be connected to conveyor belts and requires power to function.
Okay.
Caution: as you expand, the energy demand of your production may exceed the capacity of your power grid. The onboarding program was established because Fix-It pioneers often experience memory issues after planetfall. If you are experiencing nosebleeds, nausea, existentialism, or an itchy scalp, there is no need for concern. This should pass within 5 to 7 workdays. Next objective: complete hub upgrade 6.
Okay, so ensure resource nodes are clear of clutter before placing a miner mark 1. Multiple biomass burners can be connected to the same power grid to increase capacity. So yeah, the options there to make more biomass burners and then have them all connected together. So yeah, already we have a second biomass burner, so it's automatically put it in. So we're going to need to connect that up with a power line to our network. So let's do that first. So power line, connect it to there. Oh, hang on. Yeah, and then connect it to there. It does mean that this one now has all 4 of its connections, which is a bit of a problem. So we're going to have to do some adjustment on that a bit later on. No empty power line connection. Yeah, that's fine. Just click on that. There we go. So that can be turned on. And this can also be turned back on. Oh, that one already is on. Oh, so it looks like it's one fuse for the two. But we have no fuel in them. So that's a bit of an issue now. So what was I was looking at miners. So this is a automated miner. Let me just see how we make that. I guess it's going to be at this one over here. Let's go and have a look. So equipment workshop, no. Okay. Oh, it's there. It's under production. Miner Mark 1. Lots of plates, lots of concrete, and a portable miner. So, what this means is we can just go over to this one. Over here. Yep. Let's open this up. Let's take the stack of that out and long press to pick up the miner. So that was the portable miner. And now we can make a miner Mark 1. Ooh. That's a little bit bigger, isn't it? Right. So if I put it that way, just build that there. Then what we need to do is make some more conveyor belts. So it's under logistics. And from there into there. So there we go. Once I power all this up, and I need to adjust all that power setting to sort it out, the iron will go straight in to be smelted and out and produce whatever we decide to produce. So we are getting very automated very quickly. And if you want a more bird's eye view of this, there's ladders on all these items to see what's going on. So we need to deal with this power issue. I'm going to need to create a second post, I think. Let me think about how I'm going to work this. So I think if I dismantle that and that, so 2 inputs, create me 2 more power poles. I've run out of copper wire. That should be plenty for now. So let's just place that there. Actually, come this way a bit. Make it easier for me to see where my cables are. Then power lines. There to there. And then there to my 3 equipments. Which you know means that all these are used already. But that is for one system. So yeah, there's my iron system on that one. And then when we want to do another system, we'll just take a wire from here to another batch of 4, and we'll get everything working. So yeah, that's looking good. It's looking very good. The only problem is that the fuel consumption on this is quite high. So that is slowing me down. There we go. So we've seen what we've got now. We've got the new miner and a second biomass burner. So that was interesting. So when we do the next upgrade, we get biomass, which I imagine is going to be a lot better than just the wood or leaves. So let's start making our way towards what we need. 100 rods, plates and wire, and 50 concrete. So let's go and grab the limestone for the concrete first. So grab all of that. Not sure how many limestone it is per concrete, so might have to do a couple of trips to get all that done. I can make 33, so yeah, that's not going to be quite enough. So it must be 3 limestone for each concrete. That's a good start. We're up to 37 of those. And then it was rods, plates and everything else. So we're going to need to go and gather some more resources. So I think this next upgrade will be a key one. At least I hope so. Hopefully make us a bit more efficient fuel wise. The aim of the game is to build a factory, so I don't want to be having to do everything manually all the time. So let's put some fuel in there. And then just check inventory. I've got 12 rods already, and just take that out. It's 31. I need to get to 100 rods, and then I need to switch it over to plates. And then what we'll do is once I've got the plates going, is I will nip over to the copper mine and grab all the copper and then get that one working on the wire. Actually, that's taking a little bit longer than what I thought it was going to do, so let's go and grab that copper first. Down this hill. It's amazing how quick I've remembered exactly where this is. And thankfully we're not getting lots of the local wildlife spawning in. So when they do, I tend to get attacked. So I'm glad they're staying away. And I'm just going to gather what leaves I can on the way back. Just so I've got some more fuel. Not sure if in the customization you can actually change the colouring of your buildings, or whether you're only allowed orange. I'm not quite sure. Right then, let's make up then all this copper into copper ingots. It's going to take a little while. And that's the fuse blade again, so I've run out of fuel again. I'm slightly concerned at the fact that my crafting area, when you first starts off grey, and the more you're crafting up in one go, the brighter and brighter it seems to get, as though it's about to blow up, and that is concerning. Right, let's got that going again. Let me just have a look how we're doing on the rods. It tripped the fuse, didn't it? I didn't set the fuse back. There we go, back up and running. See if we're ready to change over to plates yet. Not yet. Not yet. So yeah, if you watch this area now, see, with each one it seems to gain a glow. Once you've done a large batch load, the whole thing starts to glow. This makes me nervous that it's going to suddenly break on me, and then I'm going to be struggling without a crafting bench. So I'm going to, I've only got 20 to go, so if it starts glowing red, I'll be stopping it very quickly. It hasn't mentioned anywhere in the introduction that it would blow up. And it just very quickly go to back to a normal colour. So I think it's 100 wire. So this isn't going to take too long because it makes 2 at a time. So there's our 100 wires. Did it make enough for me to get the 100 rods before it broke? No. Right, so let's put all that wood in there. Let's turn that back on. I do have a lot of iron on me, so I think what we're going to do is craft up the plates ourselves manually. And I want to try and get this done before I finish the stream, because I want to know if the biomass makes running things a lot better. I'm hoping it does. So iron plates, we're going to need 100. We have 7. I'm just watching my iron plates count go up and how many I can make. I'm just going to have to get into the 90s before I stop it. See, it's glowing yellow again. This game does very regularly autosave. You have to do it on a very regular basis. Do you know what? I'm not even sure I'm going to have enough iron to get enough iron plates. I might do just... that's my power grid shut down again. Oh, would you believe it? I need to make 93 iron plates. I had enough iron to make 92 plates. Right, set this going. And then we'll go and check on the iron rods. So we're almost there for the next upgrade. Now we do still need to make some more concrete as well, so where are we at? 99. Oh dear. Right, okay. Let's check this one. 102, there we go, that's that bit done. Am I able to grab... there's no iron ore in that bit. I can grab it off here. So that's just the bits I need just to finish off this build. Right, where is this limestone? Did I run the wrong way? I think I did. I've got a portable miner out here somewhere. Here he is. Doing my limestone. Collect all of that. So I'm just wondering how many of these biomass burners we're going to get. I've got a feeling I'm going to put another 2 up there at least. Because we unlock another one when we level up again. So, right. Concrete. I need to make 13 more. That's that bit done. Let's make some iron ingots. Oh, are you joking me? I didn't grab enough iron off the thing. One short. So once we get everything fully automated, it will make this an awful lot easier. There we go. So that should be enough for the next level up. Let's have a look. Select milestone. There we go. So let's see what the next level brings. And we've got a trophy for that. Do you want a medal?
Upgrade 6. Landing platform hydraulics completed. Freighter landing initialized.
You are now a certified pioneer, obligatory,
and
I missed the rest
the
of it.
absolute minimum skill level required of a Fix-It pioneer. Fix-It looks forward to your future achievements, because a future with Fix-It is a future with you. Tier 1 and 2 milestones are now available in the hub, and biomass burners can now be built individually. Your first official objective is to initiate project assembly by building the space elevator. This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so Fix-It recommends getting to work.
Okay, so we've just unlocked more stuff. Oh, hang on. So, let's have a look. There's nothing else in the production other than the space elevator. Requires delivery of special project parts to complete project assembly phases. Completing these phases will unlock new tiers in the hub terminal. And wow, not joking when I said that's going to need a lot of resources. So that's the new thing we've got. let's go to our inventory. There's nothing new in there. Let's go to here. Ah, okay. Biomass leaves, biomass wood. So let's just have a look. So wood will then be turned into a biomass. So 4 wood makes 20 biomass. Production rate 300 per minute. Okay, just I say the energy value is 180 MJ, whereas this was 100. So by making biomass, it's a good deal better. It's a good deal better. And let's just check for the leaves. So the leaves were 15. And the biomass leaves are going to be, again, 180. So, I didn't check, though, how many leaves. So 10 leaves makes 5 biomass. So, better. That's much better. Just bear 1 second. So, that's that section. And let's see whether we've got anything new in here. Nothing new in there. So at the minute, wood is still hard to come by because we can't do anything with the trees. Or at least I don't think we can. Let's just have a go. No. We can't do anything with the trees, so we can only gather leaves. So we are still going to be using a lot of those. If I just go back to the hub. It did say that the tier 1 and tier 2 upgrades are now available. So, if we achieve the tier 1, you get all of those. Look at a tower, foundations, walls. Logistics wise, you get a conveyor splitter and a conveyor merger, as well as a lift and a building efficiency stat. Okay, and there we go, field research. So map, object scanner, personal storage box, extra inventory slots, hard drive. So that's quite handy. So you have to do the upgrades for each section. So depending on what you want more primarily, depends on which one you're going to look at. So obviously logistics is going to be able to make you more complex conveyor belts to keep things going forwards. And so let's have a quick look at the tier 2. Oops. So you get an assembler, copper sheets, rotor, modular frame, smart plating, chainsaw, and solid biofuel. That's interesting, and that's not massively expensive, really. Jump pads. You can get a U-jelly landing pad and a jump pad. Resource sync bonus program. So awesome sync, awesome shop, build gun upgrade customizer, and the fix it coupon. Not sure what those are. And logistics Mark II. So Mark II conveyor belt. A stackable conveyor pole, a Okay, and a conveyor lift Mark II as well. So that's interesting. Definitely tempted by that one. The obstacle clearing, because I think the solid biofuel might be interesting. So if we where was it? Let's have a look. 500 screws, 100 cable, and 100 concrete. So what have we got left? 14, 15 minutes, somewhere there. Let's see if we can't make some progress towards that. I could really do with automating this to just constantly give me concrete. But I have 162 limestone, so should get me quite a lot of concrete. Not all of what we're going to need, but a big chunk of it. So 54 we'll get from that. Set those going. And unfortunately, when using this crafting bench, you can't go and do anything else. You've got to sort of stick with it. So it's not like I can run off and do a couple of other jobs while I'm waiting. I think what we'll do is we're going to gather some leaves as well, and I think what we'll do is let's make some screws up while I'm waiting. We'll make some biomass and see how much better that fuels our current projects. I think I read it as 10 leaves to make up 4 biomass or something like that. And sometimes when you pick up these leaves, you get wood as well, so that would be a bonus. And obviously once we get that unlock that chainsaw, you would expect that wood becomes more readily available. So that will all help. Our next objective in the corner is to build the space elevator, so that's going to take a while. Right, so biomass leaves. It's 10 to make 5, so we can actually make 75. So there we go. I could almost do. Actually, we don't need both running at the moment, so put that in there. Let's put in the biomass. So it's going to use only 6 of those a minute compared to however many of everything else it was using. We're still making iron rods at the moment, so we'll leave that running. That should run for a lot longer this time now, so I will just have to go remember to empty the rods out. Right, let's just remind ourselves what we wanted to make. So it's a tier 2 obstacle clearing, cables and screws. So the screws were from the iron. Actually, I can just go and make screws over here, can't I? Let's just click on, change it to screws. There we go. That's going to make about 40 a minute, so it's going to take a little while to make the 500, but not too bad. And I then need to go and get some copper again. So bit of a run round to go get the copper, because this section isn't automated yet. It will be. think same setup as what we've got for the iron. And then we'll have to put a conveyor to bring it back into the base, so I don't have to keep running down here constantly. That's another 100 copper. We did get lucky with this spawn site. We've got copper, limestone and iron all in a very close proximity. So we can't complain about that. And the local wildlife now seems to be leaving us alone as well. I think eventually we'll be able to build a wall around us and give us some protection. Not in any particular rush to do that at the moment, but it's something that will come with time. I appreciate you all coming to take a look. I was quite secretive about what the game was going to be. I wanted to try and build a bit of suspense, so coming in not knowing what we're playing, I really appreciate that. So, if you do want to say hi in the chat, I will have a chat with you. I'm not sure who's still watching. Right, that'll do on that. And then let's just start making up lots of cable. And now we'll double check how many cables we need. If it was 50, we've got enough, but I've got a feeling it was more than that. Oops, no, I don't want to do that. That would have been a really bad press. It's 100 cables, so let's keep this going. You can see why I need to get these things automated, because it's just taking a little bit too long to get these things done. Still got to make another batch of concrete yet as well. Sorry about that. Right. So that's the 100 cables. We've got the screws making. We just need to go and sort out the concrete. So, right, let me... right, let's see. Production... constructor... needs the reinforced plates, so reinforced iron plate needs more plates. I'm going to need some more screws as well. So 2 reinforced plates. Now, because the limestone is made straight into concrete, I don't need the smelter. I just need just the constructor. Oops. So let's Try and put this like that. So I'm just going to automate my concrete because it's taking too long. So let's grab that and pick that up as well. Right, I now need to make a miner Mark 1. It's plates I'm short of again. So I'm going to automate the concrete production because that's the one that's taken me a long while at the moment. So let's craft up some more plates. So the miner, there we go. Can the miner not? Right, let's. There we go. Oh, I've put all this a bit close together, haven't I? Right, just let's remove that. Let's put in the miner first. Just lock the hologram a minute. Yeah, that's not good. Unlock hologram. That sort of direction, that'll do. And then, if we now build the constructor, I could do with lifting it a little bit, but I don't know how to do that. If I just build that there. Then go to my logistics and conveyor belt, hopefully. Not enough iron plates. Oh, goodness sake. So we will have automated concrete by the end of the stream. Perhaps. Just look to the time and I'm just beginning to wonder. That'll do. But we won't be ready to do the next hub upgrade because we are very quickly running out of time. So let's just very quickly finish this off. So there's the conveyor. Right. And now here's my plan. I'm going to disconnect biomass reactor 2 from that power line. Okay. I'm going to put a pole somewhere here. Power pole. Oh, I haven't got the wire. Oh. Wrong button. Make me some wire. Come on. Just want to finish this little job before I call it a night. Need to sort of bring it out sort of here somewhere. So there's the power pole. Let's put that there. And then power lines there to this one. Then here to that one, and that one to that one. There we go. The only problem is I don't think I've got any fuel to put in this one. Let's go make some wooden biomass very quickly. And then I'm going to call it a night, because we have done loads today. Got a lot further along the game than what I ever thought we would. So 40 biomass in there. That's running. That's powered. And not sure why I've got a red light. Is it because I haven't set a recipe? Probably. There we go. Green lights everywhere. Automated concrete. And we also have automated iron, which was making me screws, and I'm probably going to go and check. Yeah, it's all backed up, look, because I haven't been and emptied it quick enough. Let's take that stack out. Idiot. Okay. It's not making screws because screws require iron rods. If I wanted to make screws, I'm going to have to put a second production building there to get it going. So for now, we will just produce the rods and we'll make the screws ourselves. Otherwise, it's going to get quite complex quite quickly. Thank you all for joining me. Next time I stream this, it will be all announced and on there and done properly. But I wanted to catch you guys a little bit of suspense and just encourage you guys to come in and take a look, see what I was up to. So thank you for doing that. Really appreciate it. If you have enjoyed it, please hit the subscribe button. It really does help the channel. And I look forward to seeing you all again in the near future. Bye for now.